It's crazy to me that we have circled around the entire Roblox community and found ourselves back on a topic that was popular and big on Roblox 4 entire years ago, coming up to 5 years ago. Assuming you guys can read, you already know by the title of this video that we are once again talking about MeepCity, and that feels absolutely insane for me to say. So before I show you what's going on with MeepCity in the grand year of 2022, please leave a like on this video and subscribe. Like I said, I've made plenty of videos about MeepCity 5 entire years ago, and to be honest with you, being 5 years ago, I do not remember a single thing about any of that, but I do remember a general gist of what was going on with that game back all those years ago. And one of the biggest, most prominent issues with that game back then is exactly what we are talking about today, except today it's less talked about and a lot more widespread within the game. Basically, a couple of days ago, I saw a tweet on my timeline from a Roblox YouTuber known as Chase Rooney, and they said, "Glad to see MeepCity taking action against popular inappropriate parties on their game targeting young children," which, if you didn't quite get the message of this tweet, that is 100% sarcasm, because the image attached to the tweet is a screenshot of one of the parties from MeepCity. This specific party currently had around 1,300 people attending it, 300,000 thumbs up. It was on the front page of the MeepCity parties, and the thumbnail of the party literally had to be censored. Like, it was that bad that they couldn't have tweeted this without censoring that image. The fact alone that this party has grown so big within MeepCity that it was able to be on the front page of featured parties, it has 300,000 likes, and that being the image, like the icon of the party, and yet somehow it still has been up for this amount of time, purely because no one is talking about it and purely because no one is bringing attention to this, so it has been allowed to remain within the game. I really don't think you need me to stand here and tell you why that is a problem. Chase continued by saying, "Just kidding, this party has been up for like 3 days straight. I get that bypassing and such is a Roblox issue, but this party has 300,000 likes. How is it still up?" Of course, bypassing on Roblox has always been such a massive problem with pretty much every area of the platform, whether people are bypassing decals, clothing, the chat filter. People can and will bypass literally any area of Roblox that they can possibly do. But so many factors going into this is obviously making literally everyone question how this party has been allowed to stay up on MeepCity for the amount of time that it has, despite it being wildly inappropriate and also having so many likes, being on the front page of MeepCity parties. A reply to Chase said, "I saw this one yesterday, and as you can see in this image right here, once again, many of these parties have needed to be censored, 3 of which have over 1 million likes on them. This one right here having over 2 million likes. The image, the icon of the party literally needed to be censored for them to be able to upload this image, and it is sitting there on the front page of MeepCity parties with over 2 million likes. That alone should tell you how long this party has been up there for." Green Lego Cats replied to this tweet and said that "She Need Me and Vix's party have been up for a very long time. I recognize both of them, and I haven't played MeepCity in a solid month." The Vix's party that he is referring to is the one with over 2 million likes. So that tells us that at a minimum, these parties have been up on MeepCity for over 1 month. So after seeing all of that, I went to the profile of Green Lego Cats just to see if he was saying anything else about this, and he said, "It really is quite disappointing to see how bad MeepCity is nowadays. I tried to do something about it years ago. People thought I was crazy. Now it's the #1 source of bypassing on Roblox. Some of these bypass parties have been up for months." I have to be completely honest, back when this started to become a problem 5 years ago, when it was such a massive topic to be making videos on 5 years ago, like, I think considering all of us were much younger back then. I think the severity of this situation and just how big of a problem it actually is was much less clear to us back then than it is right now. And I can't really tell for certain whether this problem disappeared for those 5 years or if it has just been growing and growing over the 5 years, and the only difference now is that people stopped talking about it, no one was talking about it, and the main reason being is because there was absolutely no changes to this. You know, I saw someone saying that MeepCity should add a feature where you can report parties, and to be completely honest with you, I just assumed that that was a feature anyway, because why on earth would it not be a feature? These people can create their own parties, they can make these parties be whatever they want their parties to be, and obviously MeepCity wasn't created with this to be the intentions of the parties, but considering it's coming up to 5 years since this started to become a problem, I think that within itself is long enough to realise that that is the main reason that these people are creating these parties. I don't know, I just thought it was very interesting, I guess, to see this topic popping back up after disappearing for 4 years, no one talking about it for 4 years, and now suddenly it's very evident that this issue is much bigger than it was back then even. So of course, as always, I want to know what you guys think about this. What do you think about these MeepCity parties still being a massive problem and probably worse now than they ever were before? So one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. But I'm guessing of Roblox MeepCity parties now being a much bigger problem than they ever were before. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.